when you think about buying versus building, a lot of times when you're trying to buy a business, you're trying to come in at year 3, year 5, year 10, right? So you're trying to basically bypass, you're paying that seller the right to bypass the first 5 years of that grind. What you don't know sometimes is if when you start from scratch, is that business going to work? You don't have any idea if it's going to work, and that's okay. That's just the risk that you're taking. So if you've got a lot of time to kill, that's kind of a risk in trade-off. A lot of times people don't have the amount of time and they don't want to waste that time. So every time I look at a business, I say, is this cheaper for me to build it, or is it cheaper for me to buy this thing? And sometimes it's actually cheaper to build. But then the next question I ask myself is, am I going to be willing to run through the brick walls that need to happen to launch a pickleball website? Or am I passionate enough about it? Do I have all the right skill sets to do it? And so those are the things that people need to ask themselves, because you can start a lot of different opportunities on a lot of projects and you just jump from project to project to project. But if you're starting something from scratch and you're trying to get it to where that business is at year 5, you're going to have to go through that same grind you will with any other business. And so it absolutely makes sense to sometimes start from scratch, but you have to kind of off weigh it too, that, if you start with a business that's 5 years old and it's already making 20 grand a month, where's that business going to be in 5 years? It's probably going to be making 50 or 80 grand a month. And you're still just barely hitting that 20 grand a month, and you went through that grind. So I think there's kind of 2 areas. It's like, where do you want to be in a few years? And then the second piece is do you have enough passion and love for that industry and business?